Welcome to English, Please, the podcast where we explore captivating topics in under 10 minutes in clear, intermediate English. I'm your host, Christopher. I live and work in New York City, and I'm a language enthusiast who has always been interested in the best ways to learn a new language. Thanks for listening. As I told you in the previous episode, the show is growing and I'm thrilled to keep producing new episodes. If you would like to support the show, I've set up a link to send a virtual coffee to help with hosting and production costs. It's easy, cheap, and of course, it's completely optional. You can find the link in the show notes, or you can visit comullen.com/pod. And thanks for your support. If you aren't able to contribute, sharing positive feedback by reviewing the show wherever you listen is also helpful. Finally, I'd like to read your emails. Feel free to contact me with questions or suggestions or anything else. Thank you again for being part of the show. I couldn't do it without you. Today, I'm excited to explore one of New York City's most iconic landmarks, Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts. From its mid-century modernist architecture to its profound influence on the arts, Lincoln Center is a world-renowned cultural complex and an important part of the city. Today, the complex contains 5 major theater and concert buildings, a library, an amphitheater and park, and 2 outdoor plazas. I'll start with a little bit of history. Lincoln Center's story begins in the 1950s. A time when New York's West Side needed revitalization. Mayor Robert Moses, with support from John D. Rockefeller III, led an ambitious project to create a world-class performing arts center. Oh, if you aren't familiar with the Rockefeller family, they were also responsible for Rockefeller Center, which I discuss in episode 9. The goal of this project was to improve the neighborhood and to establish a new cultural heart for New York City. The groundbreaking took place in 1959, with President Dwight D. Eisenhower presiding over the ceremony. By 1962, the first building, Philharmonic Hall, which is now called David Geffen Hall, opened its doors. Over the next decade, Lincoln Center expanded into a vibrant campus of celebrated arts institutions. Each building was designed by prominent architects, and it soon became home to the Metropolitan Opera and the New York City Ballet. In 1969, the Juilliard School was completed. The Juilliard School is one of the most prestigious performing arts conservatories in the world. Many important performers and artists have studied there, including Miles Davis, Robin Williams, Adam Driver, Philip Glass, Viola Davis, and Nina Simone, to name just a few. The design of Lincoln Center was led by Wallace Harrison, who worked with a team of well-known architects. The architecture embodies mid-century modernism with sleek lines, open spaces, and grand facades, all created with glass and marble to bring in light and openness. Let's take a closer look at 3 of Lincoln Center's most famous buildings, where both design and tradition come together beautifully. First, David Geffen Hall. Originally called Philharmonic Hall, this venue was designed by Max Abramovitz and opened in 1962. Its sleek lines and minimalist design were striking, although the hall initially faced challenges related to sound and acoustics. Strange, right? After recent major renovations, David Geffen Hall has transformed into one of the most advanced concert halls in the world, giving audiences an incredible experience. Next is the Metropolitan Opera House, which was designed by Wallace Harrison. This building features grand arched entrances and 5 enormous crystal chandeliers, which were a gift from Austria, symbolizing artistic collaboration. With over 3,800 seats and one of the biggest stages in the world, it's an incredible place for opera lovers. The Opera House also features 2 large and important works by Marc Chagall. And this is interesting because the ceiling of the Paris Opera House also features artwork by Chagall. The 2 buildings, however, are quite different. Then we have the David H. Koch Theater, which is home to the New York City Ballet. This theater was designed by Philip Johnson and opened in 1964. Until his death in 2005, Philip Johnson was a key figure in architecture, and while the building has a classical exterior, the modern style of the interior features beautiful chandeliers and spacious lobbies, making it one of the most stunning settings for ballet. Surrounding these 3 buildings, Lincoln Center's plazas and fountains create an inviting outdoor atmosphere. The Revson Fountain in the Central Plaza, for instance, is a well-known gathering place for New Yorkers and also for tourists. You might even recognize it from movies like Ghostbusters and Moonstruck. Lincoln Center is home to 11 organizations, including the New York Philharmonic, the Metropolitan Opera, and the New York City Ballet. This combination allows it to offer a remarkable variety of performances, from symphonies and ballets to theater, jazz, and even experimental arts. Lincoln Center also plays a vital role in arts education, reaching thousands of New York City students through the Lincoln Center Education Program. For many young New Yorkers, this program is their first introduction to the performing arts, and the program plays a significant part in developing the next generation of artists and audiences. Over the past 20 years, Lincoln Center has undergone a 21st century update to keep pace with contemporary audiences. And now there are interactive digital installations, redesigned public areas, and new rooftop gardens and open-air spaces. Lincoln Center has had an impact beyond New York City. Live from Lincoln Center, which began in 1976, is a live arts series on television that's still being broadcast today. It has won numerous awards and brought ballet, opera, and orchestral performances into millions of homes. The series has played a crucial role in making the arts available to an audience across the United States. Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts is more than simply a group of buildings. It really is a global cultural landmark that reflects New York City's commitment to artistic excellence, innovation, and diversity. And I recommend visiting if you're in New York. I hope you were able to understand most of the content in this episode. As always, there's a transcript available to help you with your understanding. You can find the link in the episode notes. Try listening again with the transcript to help with anything that wasn't clear. And if you are able to support the show with a virtual coffee, you can find the link for that and more at comullen.com/pod. Again, I'm Christopher, and I want to invite you to join me in future episodes of English Please to hear about a variety of topics, all focused on helping you with your English. Subscribe now wherever you listen to podcasts, and let's embark on an adventure together in clear, understandable English. Sincere thanks, as always, for listening and for your support. See you soon!